It's about the journey, not the destination.
We made it to... This is so pretty! Oh my gosh.
I don't know, there's no words.
And we got fish and chips. This is like the trifecta. We're in the magical land of Canada. I don't think it ever gets old. Oh my gosh, I'm just speechless.
We're gonna take the forward plunge. Kicking off the North Channel, right.
Hi, we're Jen, Elliot, and Ollie. In 2019, we left the United States and backpacked through 11 countries, all before deciding to come back home and try something completely new, pivoting into boat life. Our current adventure is America's Great Loop, a 6,000-mile journey through small towns, big cities, and the wilderness from the eastern portion of the United States, through the Great Lakes and Canada, and down the Midwest rivers, all aboard our home on the water, Pivot. Make sure you subscribe as we share our journey through the highs, lows, and everything in between.
Good morning from Bad River Bay here in the Georgian Bay.
We just spent the last day and a half exploring the rapids in the area and had a blast, but it is time to leave and continue our journey on America's Great Loop.
And today is our final day in the Georgian Bay. It's kind of bittersweet.
Surreal.
It is surreal, and we're entering the North Channel.
Which we are super excited about because we've heard of really wonderful destinations all throughout the North Channel as well.
And lots of good sniffs.
Oh.
The journey from our anchorage in Bad River to Killarney can be done two different ways. You have to come outside into the Georgian Bay regardless, but after about 12 miles, you can either continue to go outside to Killarney, or you can tuck in, follow the small craft route to Beavistone Bay and then Collin's Inlet. And while it's going to take a little bit longer, we've heard it's beautiful, and we are not in a rush. It's about the journey, not the destination. It's a trip, not a delivery. So we're gonna enjoy meandering through some of these rock outcroppings on the small craft route instead of just beelining to Killarney. We'll get there later.
With that being said, we were a bit particular about the weather that we had today because it meant that we were going outside into the Georgian Bay. And the Georgian Bay, although it's not an ocean, it is a very, very large body of water. So we wanted to have very calm conditions. We've been having really, really spotty service, practically zero service. We've had, our emails have said, email not downloaded from the server. We have 0 bars. It has been nice, but it's also been a little frustrating, particularly to get the weather reports. And that's the only thing that we really deeply care about. There are some local Canadians that were sharing the anchorage with us, and one of them shared the weather report with us. So that was super kind.
When I think about yesterday, my oh my, my oh my, a kiss, and so I did. Since I met you, My, oh my. My, oh my. A kiss, and so I did.
Beaverstone Bay was mind-blowingly beautiful, and like as we're coming into the end of it, it's just the rock faces and the rocks are like just elevated higher. Like everything that was out there is now just higher. And so there's just massive cliffs. It's really pretty. You basically go into Beavers Bay and you do a hard left, kind of cut back into Collin's Inlet. And this is some of the shallowest parts of the entire Georgian Bay. They say it's 5 feet of water. So if you have a big boat, you probably can't go this way. But we don't have a big boat. We have 3.5 foot drafts. And up here, the water levels changed significantly. So I don't know if it's because of the rain or the ice melting or this and that, but the Canadians that we were talking to in the last anchorage said it was actually a little bit high. So we probably have more than 5 feet. 5 feet is like the minimum at chart datum. And it can get lower than that, I think. So just, you know, make sure that you're aware of the year that you're coming through or whenever you're transiting. Hard left.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow, look at that. Oh my word.
This is so pretty. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
This area through Collin's Inlet is so beautiful. I think this might just be, like this going through this inlet might just be my top favorite like section of all of the Great Loop so far that we've cruised through. It is absolutely stunning. I mean, it's very remote. We see very few and far between boats. The high cliffs on either side of the waterway just kind of put this like very strange perspective, since so much of what we cruise through is relatively flat and the landscape is just beautiful. The trees, the blue skies today, the calm blue water, the rocks, which are like between gray and pink. It is all so pretty. We made it to Manitoulin Island! Woo!
Wrapping up the Georgian Bay into the North Channel.
That's awesome.
That right there is Manitoulin Island, and that is protection. As it's basically blocking off the lakes from that direction. I mean, it's wide open over here, but right over there it's not. And that is the main source of protection for the North Channel, which we are about to enter. Killarney is kind of on the border of Georgian Bay, North Channel. I think all technicalities, it is still in the Georgian Bay, but a lot of people consider Killarney as the border. So right past it, you're in the North Channel. Killarney's right here. We're about to enter the Killarney channel. It's like, I don't know, there's no words. I'm just so happy that Pivots, you know, got us here, that we got here.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood, all the wood's being knocked on.
My gosh, look at that mountain.
Wow.
Mountains.
We're back in the clear water. Back in Bad River, Collin's Inlet, it was very dark because of the tannins of all the leaves and the bark. Now it's out of that again and we're into the clear lake water. Yeah, I'm excited to see what it turns into in the North Channel.
How do you know when you're in Canada? The loonies, toonies, and the giant oars.
Killarney only had its first road built to here in the 1960s. So almost everything has a dock. So we're gonna be docking at the liquor store. We would like to dock actually at the Herbert's because we want to get some fish and chips, but I don't see a lot of stuff open. So we're just gonna go to the liquor store, walk around, maybe order to go, who knows? We have a few plans A, B, C, and D. One of our favorite cruises yet. And we're only halfway done. Liquor store check, and the clerk was super nice and said we could go order our fish and chips and take it back to the boat. So that way we have a place to put the boat, because it's more smaller vessels inside Herbert's. Yeah, and Jen's gonna go to the grocery store, we're gonna knock everything out and then eat our fish and chips while we go. Herbert's is known for their fish and chips. We heard from some locals that if you're here when there are fishing boats here, you can just buy the fresh fish yourself, which is incredible. And you can tell it's a spot because there's a line out the door. I asked how long it would take, and the line's pretty big. It said only 10 minutes, so it's good for us.
We got our fish and chips to go, so we're gonna take this on pivot and eat it as we go.
Sweet, we have about 3 miles to go, so just a little bit left. It's nice to know after docking so many days straight on the canal system that we still got it. We were warned that there's a little bit of current here from a local, but that's the good thing about being on the loop. Like, you're going from tidal areas to non-tidal areas to a bunch of current to no current, that you're kind of always thinking about it, or you should always be thinking about it. At least today the current's not too bad. It's very much wind driven here, so it will change different days, but it was not too bad. No, I mean, we didn't really notice any current coming into the dock, which was great. What's up, y'all? So we got a large order and a small order. The large order comes with 3 to 4 pieces of fish and a small fry, and the small order comes with 2 pieces of fish and then a small fry. It was definitely on the pricey side. I think the large order was like 30 bucks Canadian, but it comes with coleslaw. We also got some tartar sauce to go, and yeah, it looks incredible. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
oh, the crunch. Oh, is that good? All right, counter.
It is, it is light. It is not really heavy in the breading, so it's just, primarily it's fish, you can kind of see here. The breading is crispy, lightweight, so it doesn't feel heavy either. Like, it's not deceptively light. It is very light. So that is just, oh, it's incredible. And you can really taste the like very mild flavor of the fish. It's very good. Very, very good.
I don't know what type of fish it is. Somebody was saying something online about pike. I totally forgot to ask. But it's definitely locally caught fish, which is...
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. It's definitely like super light. I mean, it's very thin. That's good. It's like, it's really meaty, but very flaky, if that makes sense. Like, it's a full bite of meat with a little bit of breading, just like Jen was saying. And it's not very fishy. And I mean, we don't eat fish really hardly ever on Pivot. It's definitely a special occasion type of thing. And Herbert's was a special occasion.
Yeah.
This is bomb. Now I gotta try the tartar sauce.
Yummy.
Yummy. And now for the French fries.
The chips.
The chips. Oh yeah, the chips. Yeah. Sorry. Now for the chips. Crispy. They have that taste that's like they were recently cut from the whole potato. These are no frozen fries, folks. These are potato fries, and they're good too.
Yum.
Woo! You can tell we don't have fried food that often.
But man, do we love fried food. Oh my gosh. Probably for the better that we don't eat fried food so often, but it is so delicious.
I think that might have been my favorite 30-minute pit stop ever in Pivot. We went to the liquor store, got tons of local beers. We went to the grocery store.
Yeah, and we got fish and chips. This is like the trifecta. What more do you need?
What more do you want?
Now, I fully understand that we have not sampled all of the fish and chips along the Great Loop. However, I do think that that was probably one of the top 5 best fish and chips along America's Great Loop. And the reason that I'm saying that, not only was it phenomenal and delicious, but the only thing on their menu is fish and chips. So if you only have fish and chips and you have a line as long as they did, then it has to be good, and that other people must also think the same way. And whereas other restaurants where they may have a variety of things on their menu and fish and chips could be one of them and they could also be delicious, this place only served fish and chips. So I think it was really good. I mean, it was good to us, but like, I think it was also really good.
And we heard that people drive like over an hour away just to come here to Herbert's, or just to come there to Herbert's to get their fish and chips. I mean, I fully understand.
Yeah.
I'm with them.
That was by far the best 30-minute pit stop we have made aboard Pivot.
And now,
hands down.
And now we are practically at our anchorage. So we're at covered Portage Cove, and it's just 3 miles out of Killarney. And so now we're kind of getting into uncharted territories. So Jenna will be on the bow, looking for rocks. And we may stern tie, we may not. It's TBD.
We'll see what the other boat's doing.
Yeah.
Looks great though. Look at that water.
This anchorage is amazing so far. This amazing?
This is amazing.
It's 8 feet deep.
Yeah, I see the bottom. We're in the magical land of Canada. I don't think it ever gets old.
No.
No.
You want to do the honors?
Sure. Gosh. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. I just can't believe that we are here. We are literally surrounded by mountains, covered with trees, in crystal, like, turquoise water. I'm speechless. Like, this is like my perfect favorite spot ever. And it's so protected in here. Like, oh my gosh, I'm just speechless. I'm speechless. That's the best way to put it. I'm speechless.
We are wasting no time. We're gonna take the polar plunge here in the Canadian summer.
And you may think, like, oh, people actually do a polar plunge in the Arctic. Yeah, that's great and all, but you don't have to go that far. You can just go to Canada in the summer.
Channel.
Yeah, in the North Channel.
The water is
Oh my-
frigid,
It's so cool.
but clear, and it's sunny
And beautiful.
warm. It's the warmest 67-degree day I think I've had in a long time. You ready?
67 degrees, we're jumping in the water.
Let's do it.
That's insanity.
It's like a sauna. Made of ice. It is refreshing. My body is tingling. I literally have tingles all over. I'll do that again, that was fun. Now it's time for our go-garitas, frozen margaritas.
Refreshing. Just like the water. Oh, I have goosebumps on my arms and legs because it is so cold. Hello!
Go for a hike.
Yes, you do. Let's go, Dad. Let's go, Dad.
Let's burn off those fish and chips.
Yeah.
Let's go hike to the top of a mountain, eh?
Yeah.
Is this considered a mountain or a cliff?
Cliff, maybe.
Cliff. That's where we're going, all the way to the top of there. Oh, are you excited?
Bye, Pivot. Be right there.
As if today couldn't get any better. Going for a little hike. Wow. That view is incredible. Is there a better anchorage than this? Not like cliff overlooking super protected anchorage. Pretty decently warm water, clear water. Yes.
It is beautiful up here. You can see all of the boats in the anchorage, and it is such a calm, gorgeous day. The sun is shining and there's 2-3 clouds in the sky. Today has been probably one of my favorite days on the loop. It's not a hard hike. It's a little bit like moderate difficulty, but it's very, very short. We recorded like 0.4 of a mile to get to where we are, and it probably would have been more like 0.3 of a mile if your boat was really further in. But since our boat was closer to like the meeting point of the 2 anchorages, we had to walk further to see our boat. But this is awesome. This is a really awesome hike. Very simple, very easy. For us, it's easy.
And a great view.
And oh, a spectacular view.
What a beautiful hike. Now it's time to head down. Kicking off the North Channel right. Go get it. Go get it. Good job. All right.
Time to go home.
Had to give Ollie some fun. We just climbed up there. Beautiful.
After getting back from our hike, we're a little hungry. So we are cooking up a very simple meal tonight. We're having just beans and rice, and it's gonna be good. I like pre-cut everything a day ago or 2 days ago. All we have to do is like make up the rice and cook the beans and all their seasoning, and it should be delicious though. There's caramelized onions, some caramelized garlic, jalapeno peppers, and a slew of spices. So it should be pretty good.
Well, that wraps up our fantastic day wrapping up the Georgian Bay and entering the North Channel.
Yeah.
It went amazingly.
I think today has to be my favorite day on the loop. It was amazing.
And just after dinner, we saw some, what we think are otters swimming around in this anchorage, which is just like,
really cool.
Can it get any better? So we are just ending the night. We are with some work. We are close to Killarney, and which means we have cell signal. I guess all of the Georgian Bay, pretty much, we had no service.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's fun. Like, we made do, but we have digital lives, and it's important. So, back on the grid, at least for tonight. Tomorrow, who knows?
But thanks for watching this video, and thanks for following along our journey around America's Great Loop. We really appreciate you watching and supporting us and commenting and liking our videos. It means a lot to us, so we just want to say thank you.
Thank you. See you tomorrow. We're headed to the rocks.
We really are.
We really are.
Straight for the rocks.
Watch out for that.
Head straight for the rocks and make a sharp left, and then you'll go through this cut, which will be really narrow, and it'll be beautiful. They said.
Ollie, come here. Come. Ollie wants nothing to do with me right now. Alright, okay, you're precious. You know that?
You can go to your bed, babe. Go to your bed. Go to your bed. You're okay.
I won't throw you in the water.
That's what we've been seeing for days. I thought that was the Bustard Islands when we were coming across a few days ago. Wow, the mountains, that must be the button. No, it wasn't. There it is. It's incredible.
Oh my gosh. Look at that blue water.
And
picture.
We got fish and chips. Let's sail away.
Oh, nice.